kuba abantu batuma otule bulumbi ku district abatuma ne batuma bahihirira so ne ola kote ku budget teko making sure teko fayo nati bosi bafuna ho cake ya disibula office budget ya million ya billions atano musambu 57 billions esende cyo kirimo cyabasomesa aba emisara nende ehulahulana.
And TV Uganda, enlightenment on your hands always.
And marketing 2,335,566,000 shillings. Health, Mr. Speaker, 10,508,327,000. Education, Mr. Speaker, takes 29,723,578,000. Roads and engineering 1,668,302,000. Water, Mr. Speaker, 609,1,000 shillings. Natural resources, Mr. Speaker, 313,277,000. Community-based 328,985,000 shillings. Planning unit, Mr. Speaker, takes 266,421,000 shillings. Internal audit 127,445,000. Trade and industry takes 162,316,000 shillings, Mr. Speaker, making a grand total of 57,359,140,000 shillings. Mr. Speaker, as I said, it is the report is clear. It indicates how the departments are going to spend. Allow me read only 2 recommendations, and I move, Mr. Speaker. The committee recommends that the 10 million that had been deducted from administration department by executive and allocated to different departments be taken back to administration. The second recommendation, Mr. Speaker, the Office of Chief Administrative Officer to work with the planning unit to secure funds for the purchase of a camera for the information office. In conclusion, Mr. Speaker, I propose that this August House receives the budgetary allocation for finance, administration, planning, investment department for the financial year 2026-2027 and therefore adopt it. Mr. Speaker, thank you. I beg to move.
Because teachers have been facing a challenge of enhancement of salaries, and this financial year we see that the government has enhanced their salary by 25% for teachers, and that's why you see the budget for education has gone high. And secondly, be aware that most of the teachers we have now have upgraded from they are with certificate, now they have degrees, others have masters. So they've been earning the same salary as certificate holders. So that one had been a demotivating factor in that they have not been able to give us what is due to make pupils pass their exams. So we hope that with the increment in their salaries, enhancement of 25%, which has reflected the budget, that we are seeing the education department now taking the education sector taking a lion's share in terms of a proportion of the budget will also give us a result after maybe a year or two in performance of education in our district.
District office budget ya milioni ya billions 57 billions. Esende cyo kirimo cyabasomesa aba emisara nende ehulahulana. Nehulwange ko district council e Bulumbi mbona ndi babere ho shesi siyo kusiya yeyo ku bilioni 57 koti gombole Bulumbi kulucho holengira eitula ebuhauli buhauli Wembe Road engire bita Dr. Mwero baso bonengireyo Bulumbi cyo hola ho itere milioni 2 munya kucho hola bilaye kuita kalase nutula onu kuicha mu budget no mahubyengira kulucho holengira indi amasanja eitula no main road amasanja ibita bibailanga mukera hamasanja oyo hauleke road engire hocha hole bridge yo ne bridge yo sifa imali sifa district yayi hola ne siata homara mana council budget no temu dala lero kucho hola engire yo yose irime kuitse no main road kuite homara mu kuyambusa hauleke ichoko singe milioni 5 munya so byo ni mbona every works department no siri works department just na funayo na ikonta milioni 2 na konta yo kucho yava mu Lukongo lubalanga Butesa Stongo Butongi village Butesa iri part of Butongi nenga Butesa mwarera that village is too big so niyo ndala kucho hola budget ino nukola hubya amasomero kurucho homba ha isomero lye Businywa primary school Businywa uri hola kucho hola renovation next budget icha ole saino kuitere milioni 5 milioni 5 mutano kuchohola 2 classroom block chokusinga milioni 3 then kuchohola another block chokusinga milioni 2 which means chohola 2 blocks the blocks icho 2 blocks uri block ile classroom chibiri which means chohola bikanda bine mu budget ikeyo nutulano kuchamu Paris bubango yesu chohola yo 6 classroom block kuchitire milioni 9 ngonja budget ya renovation renovating schools ese mu district ya Busia ni sefune sia hongo hulwa esomero la lyo ngani hulwa se milioni 9 nabandi bafune milioni 2 milioni 5 milioni 10 ese angefune 95 million that's no renovation yakana nende ohomba classroom block ya two stanzas so ese mbahati mu budget ino ese kuti badosi bange Bulumbi bande 5 bacho ganyulwa and bacho funamu.
The reason why education has taken much money on the budget is because schools are many. When you see almost every parish has a primary school, and most of this money it is for wages. Under wages we have primary, secondary and tertiary. So almost all of this money goes to salaries, payment of teachers. Yes, the challenge has been there, especially under secondary, because the wage for secondary teachers is under the district. But you find a scenario where a teacher comes from another district, is transferred into this district, and it finds that his wage is not there. Such a teacher will not wait not to earn the salary. He will reach and he wants to be paid. That is the challenge we have been having.
We have passed a budget estimates of revenue and expenditure for financial year 2026-27 of Uganda shillings 57 billion 359 million 140,000 shillings. Our worker plans for this for next financial year will include annual procurement and disposal plan, which we have approved, recruitment plan, which we have approved, revenue enhancement plan, which we have approved, and local revenue charging policy. This budget, administration is going to take 9.9 billion, health is going to take 10 billion, education is going to take 29 billion, roads and engineering will take 1.6 billion, and statutory bodies will take 853 million shillings, meaning most of the funding will go to education, which will take to 29 billion, followed by health, which will take 10 billion, and then salaries and other costs will take 9.9 billion. This is one of our service delivery areas, and this money is made for primary education and paying salaries.
I don't executive of Chile again.